to find on Twitter or...
How can they love on you, Koshkii? How can
Oh,
they
you
just
can find me
basic
on
that?
Twitch at Koshkii SC, and it's the same for Twitter. It's just Koshkii SC. And what about you, really quick, DrennoC?
I am at DrennoC at DRENNOC, DRENNOC on Twitter. But more importantly, guys, really, please follow below or check out at RSL SC2 on Twitter. If you have any questions, you have any comments, you want to say that this thing is stupid, or you want to say that you love it, tweet it at RSL SC2, and I'm sure Hawkeye will respond with a very clever comment.
Right, but here we go, spawning on Reno. In the bottom left, we have got our green Zerg. It is Tuffle.
And his opponent. In the bottom, or top left-hand corner, it is the blue Zerg representing Psystorm, Zergwave. I just read in the chat my favorite childhood story, The Hare versus the Fox. I can't remember the name of it. It's just this slow and steady wins the race parable, or not parable, the thing with whatever story is with animals. There's too many fancy words that are going into this sentence that I can't use normally in speech.
I believe it is the tortoise versus the hare.
Thank you. I was like, I think the hare's quick, but maybe no. The hare versus the fox is the hare is like, I'm really quick, and the fox is like, I'm gonna eat you, and that's it. GG. The queens thought they were quick, and the roaches were like, I'm gonna eat you. I made sense, and it was really clever sense too. But no, this is ZVZ, guys. Both players, I think, are opening up relatively same. Not hatch gas pools from both of them, but about that. Not sure the order.
Yeah, they did some quicker spawning pools, both players did. Arena, it can be a little bit of an aggressive map with the bridge, you know, connecting the bases so quickly, but they're also expanding behind this, so it's not going to be something super crazy right off the start.
Much more standard on a map where generally maybe it's not quite as standard in the normal metagame. One thing, though, we often see a lot of players, it was originally the ember of the meta was started, the fire was started by Belial going Roachhorn on 2-base, and that is something that's very common on this map, but still, I'm surprised we don't see early pools from either of them. And it's kind of a funny map where, at first people said, oh, you're gonna rush me. Then they realized, wait, this map is really weirdly enough balanced. Like, it's just perfect distance, but it's also just perfect to be close.
Yeah, it's hard to predict what your opponent will do sometimes. Looks like Tefl's, you know, he's going to arrive there with only a couple links, see what's up, see his opponent has a net, and probably start to do his build from there. Both players, they are getting speed. Zergwave has a Baneling nest behind this. Tefl, he is still mining gas. He has not gotten a Baneling nest yet. I'm wondering if he's saving his gas for something else, maybe like a Roachhorn. We'll see what his plans are with that.
I think that would be really strong. He's floating up at about 300 minerals at the moment if he did want to place down that Roachhorn. That is my guess, though. And generally, I mean, it's one of those things in ZVZ, a lot of it is who has the guts to make the transition first. Now, Zorgwave has Banelings, and Tefl's thrown down a Roachhorn, so Tefl's just got to survive until it happens, but Zergwave's Baneling Nest was just a very defensive Baneling Nest. You can throw down a Roachhorn overall, and there is a window of opportunity for Tefl to do damage, but he's taken a much more macroeconomic approach to this game than Zergwave is, and Zergwave's heading on over. Nothing to defend Koshkii in the natural.
Yeah, this is looking pretty scary right now for Tefl. He has got, you know, he's got a Spine Crawler. He's pulled drones. There are 2 queens now, and actually Tefl manages to hold that pretty well. And now Ling's again flying across that bridge, looking to see what they can do. Will meet. There's not too much. There are Banelings being morphed, so needs to be a little bit careful with that. But the Queen may go down here. Queen does manage to kind of run away, at least for now.
Oh man, those Banelings may make Zergwave feel good and safe right now, but he needs to be putting those into the Roachhorn. Did he cancel the Roachhorn? No, the Roachhorn is a big Baneling hits though, nevertheless, but he needs to be worrying about the 5 Roaches that are coming out, and maybe he doesn't even need to worry about that. He may die just to this lane pressure from Tefl. A perfectly timed attack, and this is going to take up a lot of the time with those lanes, but no, GG!
GG.
Tefl wins game 2.
You know, it looked really
1.
scary there for Tefl at first. You know, like, oh man, there's not much there, but he makes it look so easy defending.
And
Did a
defended
really
those
good
couple
job.
links really well. And as I was saying, this is 5 roaches on the way, and Zergway put all his gas into banelings, but it's a hard position to be in. Both coming down to the control in both the situations. It wasn't like one side had speed, one side didn't. It was both about the same upgrades, and it was a battle of the hotkeys and controls. By the way,
Yeah.
the chat right now is like so lively. The chat is everyone's like, thank you for the compliments, and I'm like, when did the compliments even happen? I'm just seeing thank you for the compliment. I'm like, I don't know. Crazy.
I love our Twitch chat though. We got good Twitch chat.
I'm biased, but I think my favorite. Oh, is it RSL? No, I'm trying to think my favorite Twitch chat. My favorite Twitch chat, I think, is when I've been doing the Filthy Weekly, because there'll be trolls that come in and the chat themselves vote to ban them. They're like, yeah, could we have a moderator ban this guy? Everyone unanimously agrees. Down with it.
All right, so I think we're going to take another quick commercial break before our next series, but stick with us. We'll be back very soon.